The Avatar will never let me see you again, and I refuse to live that way.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck. He's like, so sad, too bad. Anyway.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
What's up, everybody? It's me, Sean, and I just want to let you guys know, if you guys are enjoying this video, don't forget to bend that goddamn like button. Maybe give us a little bit of a sub. We really appreciate everybody that's come on, and it's one small way that you guys can help out the channel. Hey, what's up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top. I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top, and I'm hanging out with my very good friends, Dustin and Morgan Drace, over there at the Dojo Drace. How you doing over there, Draces?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty good. Feeling good. Feeling confident because I feel like we're
We got the band back together.
got the band back together.
Everybody's
like
together
they're
now.
on
They got Sue and the rest of the fucking family and stuff like that. They got
Yeah.
all the rest of the team. I mean, Korra's kind of by herself, but she's doing what she can to figure out what's going on with the spirits and shit.
She's talking to the sassy carrot. The sassy carrot's like, no, bitch. You just keep your mess over
Basically,
there.
right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Korra's kind of been a lone wolf this whole show.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a sad little
Korra
loner.
alone.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I think that, yeah, I mean, like, they have that, because we're talking about the Legend of Korra. We're on season 4, episode 11. Episode 11. And we're doing, and yeah, I mean, like, we just came off of, like, a decent W. Toph came in and helped the fucking gang out, got Sue and everybody kind of out of there. But the fucking, the spirit vine powered weapon that Kuvira was working on absolutely positively works. And
The Death Star, yeah.
it is a
works.
Death Star. It's blowing a hole
Yeah,
straight.
Death Star.
They're destroying all
It's making Swiss cheese out of a fucking mountainside and shit like that. Like a whole comical like circle like in the center or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Not great.
Pretty crazy. So like, and the name of this episode is called Kuvira's Gambit, and I think that it's going to be. I mean, are we going to get into like we're going to roll up to Republic City, she's going to have like a Mexican standoff type of thing, like an Earthbender standoff, where she's just like, give up the shit or whatever it is. Like, do you think that that's where they're going with it, or what do you feel?
Take it out, or
I mean,
she's good at marketing it, where she's spinning it of like, I'm helping, I'm liberating, like it's the whole like freaking Iraq war again. It's like, oh no, we're helping, we're saving them,
we're giving them the
When
gift.
it's
We're
like-
giving them the gift of free. Like, we're giving them a choice.
when you're
and their
really
choice, and their
when you
choice, and they're
really like
choosing
are
freedom.
kicking the shit out of a people, and you're just like just being doing tyranny everywhere, where it's like she's been good at marketing it. And she has a big gun that just like explodes everything. I feel like it's very hard to market that.
Well, I mean, I think,
It's hard to say, oh, I saved those people from tyranny
yeah.
by doing a tyranny.
I think. Well, I mean, I don't think that this show has really had maybe like. I mean, I think that is a very interesting idea, and that I think that maybe if the show had maybe like 6 or 7 more episodes, they might be able to do that a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, because they kind of they did like sort of like the media, like, and how like Amon would flex in the media and shit like that. I mean, pretty prescient like stuff where it's just like, how do I sell like. How do I sell fascism? How do I make it fat? How do I make it work?
Fascism, but make it
make it
sexy.
fuck. You know what I mean? Like
For her, it's more of a fuck you to the rest of the Earth Kingdom, and especially to like Sue, where she's like, yeah, like, I'm gonna marry your son because I can.
Fuck your son.
Because I can.
right, but no, yeah.
I mean, like, I bested the Avatar.
I think it's
like, Kuvira's a badass.
Yeah.
Kuvira's like, I am gonna take over the world, and while I'm doing it, I'm also going to mount your son and make eye contact with you from across.
Country. I do think that there is everything about her is a utilitarian act in spreading her vision of the world. You know what I mean? Like yeah. So even spreading is spreading the vision of Kuvira and shit like that. So yeah, I think that
Clapping cheeks for fascism.
right, exactly. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like you guys have a war or whatever, you guys are gonna fight, and she's gonna like harness spirit energy and blow everything up. But we're gonna be fine.
Yeah, we'll just
like we've been
right.
We've been kept swimming
Right. And
this
then,
entire
I just love the fact
existence
that
of
we have
humanity.
of like the spirits channeling George Carlin, because then I get the sassy Karen going, shit, piss, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, like, you know, or whatever it is, like, which I would love to see.
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits.
I mean, the only way we're gonna see it is if we get some fucking eyes on this thing. You guys want to give it a look?
Let's do it.
No.
No, you're out.
Nope.
You're done. We're out.
No more.
Okay, all right, so it'll just be me and Dustin for the rest of the season and everything. Oh, come on back, Morgan.
Finally.
All right, so
Finally, she's
thank
gone.
God. It's like absolutely
Man.
no. God bless. No, we're very glad that you decided to fucking keep going with us, Morgan. We're very excited, and we're very glad that you guys have decided to keep going along with us on our Legend of Korra journey. If you guys want to get some early access to the next 2 episodes, so episodes 12 and 13, so you get 12 and 13. You get to finish.
You get to
finish the season.
Shit. Oh, no, she's just like, we're all going to hell.
Whoa!
That was like 25 9/11s.
Damn!
I am so sorry about what happened. Thank you. I'm just glad I was able to. Honestly, after everything that's happened the past few months, I could use a vacation. Let's do it. Let's go on a vacation, just the two of us.
I got a U-Haul. I have a U-Haul.
Okay.
I have a U-Haul.
Like, I'm very excited, also kind of dreading it, because I just love being a part of this world, and I love kind of being in it with everybody. We guys hope that you guys consider doing that. Give us a little bit of support, help us keep the lights on, and check out other shows and stuff like that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and subscribe. It always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate y'all for coming by.
Today we stand on the precipice of history.
Oh boy, he's feeling very Daenerys Targaryen.
Oh my God, yes we are. It's like,
look at all these haircuts
big
too.
time.
Avatar Aang, along with Fire Lord Zuko, stole Earth Empire land and formed the United Republic.
Oh, she's rewriting history.
Oh shit.
I don't like this. These fucking fashy haircuts
Oh, yeah.
too. This like predicted the 2020s.
They did, like with having, having like everybody.
The high end
Everybody's
type
got
thing.
the fucking,
Like,
everybody's got the fucking air. What do you call Arcade Fire fucking haircut?
I went to Zaofu and saved Sue and her
Oh,
family.
gosh.
And guess who else we found? Ha!
No.
Now, isn't there something you wanted to say to her?
Bend over.
I know I said a lot of terrible things about you in front of Kuvira.
Secretary.
You were being
I know.
taken
Oh,
away.
I know.
Varric, you mean the world to me.
Oh
I'm
God.
sorry.
Now be a good assistant and man the assembly line.
No! If you want me around, you need to start treating me like an equal.
Okay. Maybe she doesn't like. Maybe she's not a sub. Maybe she's
There you
a
go.
verse. So sometimes
She's gonna awaken something in him. He's gonna dig this shit for sure.
Attention, citizens of Republic City. This is not a test. An attack on our city
You're all
is
gonna
imminent.
die.
Please find your evacuation handbooks and turn to subsection 1-26. There you
Oh,
will find initial
God.
instructions for your area.
So you can only have an. It's like if you don't have symptoms for longer than 5 days, you can go back to work.
You can isolate and put a mask on,
But you can take your mask off if you're
don't
inside.
test.
But if you're sitting at your pod,
Great.
you-
This is just what we need.
Now I know you're all a little scared. Believe me, I know what it's like to be afraid.
And this is when Arnold Schwarzenegger got on and did his little video.
But the people of Republic City aren't losers. We're winners.
it's one of those things we have to learn how to work together. We're not winners. We are not losers. We are winners. We are winners like me.
We're going to get you out of here.
Oh.
Safe.
There we go.
The kids and I have been talking, and we decided we want to stay.
Yeah, only a coward flees his fate.
You're gonna get exploded though. Milo's brains are gonna be up on the ceiling and on the
Right?
wall.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna look like Blue Hawk. Just fucking.
Oh,
100%. Kuvira's just gonna grab him by the leg and fucking swing him around, and he'll just be like, half his
Right.
face will be missing.
Closed down, man.
Lockdowns. Where's the? This is not actually realistic. There would be like protests.
Right.
We have right to die in this
Yeah,
city.
right.
We'll sneak behind enemy lines and disable the weapon. If it works, it'll even the playing field.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it might be our only shot at preventing an
this
all-out
guy,
war.
which I love. War.
But no, for real, like that weapon is like too scary.
Oh, it's
They gotta. What the hell? They have a Titan?
Oh my god!
A goddamn Titan.
Oh my lord!
Oh, is that the weapon?
Oh, whoa!
Oh, is he gonna die? Are they just all gonna die?
Jesus! Oh my god!
Are they all
They gotta
dead? Did General Iroh just die?
No, that was like a lookout post. Like that wasn't. Iroh.
Okay, I thought that was.
Yeah, that was. Woo,
Damn.
Man.
They're all dead. Fucking Iron Man.
Yeah, the fucking Iron
Something,
Giant.
Whatever the fuck it is.
You think Kuvira's inside of it, like piloting it, like fucking like Pacific Rim shit or whatever it is? Like,
Yeah, she is.
The Avatar.
He looks like a real slut.
Oh, this is crazy. This is such a
Yeah.
this is wild.
This is very Pacific.
I
Rim.
don't think it's juicy though. I think that's a different bison.
Yeah.
It's no,
Yugi.
that's Yugi.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Damn. Jesus.
No one can stop us.
Oop, she's got hubris.
Yep. The fucking hubris.
And that spirit weapon of hers is attached to a giant mecha suit. It's over 25 stories tall.
Jeez.
I'll head to the front lines and help General Iroh.
Fucking suited the fuck up, man. They're ready to go. That's so cool. They got all the airbenders out there and everything like that. Nice.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got Boomy and everybody. I'm into it.
Can you just tip it over?
Yeah, right.
Can't you just metal
Just
bend
trip it.
Yeah, can't they metal bend him?
It's
How
possible.
come they can't metal bend him? Or was it like when the metal's too pure with platinum or whatever, they
Oh,
can't
that
bend
might be.
it too
That
hard?
could be something. Damn. Iroh's sweating like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he is. He's a little nervous. She's gonna do a thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
How's she gonna blow them all up? We're all going to hell tonight. Oh.
Ooh, damn.
Not our boat.
Oh, dude, fucking up the Navy and everything. Like, goddamn. Like, she's taking away their means to leave the city. Oh, fuck. Get the fuck out of there. Look at all those guys.
I have no choice.
Time's up.
He's gonna surrender?
We surrender.
He surrendered.
I mean,
Fuck. I mean, there's no people in there, so whatever. Have it.
We've done it, Kuvira.
And I just got word that President Raiko
We
Temple
did it,
Island.
Joe.
we did it, Joe. Hey, it's me, Joe Titan. How's it going, everybody?
But Tar Jr. built it. He'll know how to take it down. I say we capture him and get him to talk.
Korra, I'm in.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch! I'm in!
What about me?
Sorry, buddy. This mission counts
So
on
little.
everyone being... And your farts are just too much of a wild card.
I can be quiet.
Silent but deadly, bro. He rips too much ass to go on a secret mission.
you fucking fart too much, you fucking weirdo.
He ripped really loud. Really, he does total pain jobs.
Right? We got like stealth Tenzin here and shit like
I know
that.
those two in their weird stealth, those old dudes in like their stealth suits. Are just kinda
Yeah,
fucking
right.
creepy.
Or it's like those like, you know, fucking old dudes like who are like really into biking or running or something like that, and they wear like those like those skin tight fucking, you know, like
makes everyone feel weird.
Just,
You're
yeah,
like,
just look at every priest. Nice.
Ooh, hi.
You're going to tell us how to stop that mecha giant, or else.
Oh.
Whoa.
You won't hurt me.
Fucking kick
I know
your
an empty
ass.
threat. I know an empty threat when I see one.
Ah.
Let me talk to him.
He's got mommy issues.
Give a little bit of a mother's touch there.
Not mommy milker shit, Dustin. It's like actual mother shit.
Yeah.
You always got to be perverted about it.
Okay, sure.
I don't know why you always got to be
Hot
perverted
meat
about
kettle,
everything.
It doesn't have to cost any lives if you would all just surrender. All that Kuvira and I want is a united Earth empire.
Jesus.
I don't know what I did to hurt you, but whatever
No?
it was, I'm sorry. We want you back with us.
Kuvira is my family now.
Man.
I'm going to make it my life's mission to never let you see the one you love again.
He's never gonna lose his
will.
virginity that way.
True, right? Yeah,
back
you're never
off.
gonna get it wet.
What do you mean he didn't show?
According to your people, he's not on the airship.
Yeah, they're definitely doing like a Chernobyl thing. Like they're all afraid to tell her what's actually going on. If there's like a fucked up, if there's something messed up or anything, you know.
Are you injured?
I'm fine.
Is the Avatar there with you now?
She's like, I'll blow you up too.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
that'll
yeah.
get him to
If you
flip.
try to, the Avatar will never let me see you again. And I refuse to live that way.
She don't give a fuck. She's like, so sad, too bad. Anyway.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
As soon as we work out terms with Kuvira, we'll let you out of here.
No, she blowing it up.
Oh, yeah.
She lying.
Yep.
No, she wouldn't.
She don't love you.
She absolutely would, dude.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she does not love you. Bruh.
Fuck. Oh, shit.
Are they all dead? They're not all dead. Not in this
Morgan
case.
says that every time. We're just like literally something will happen and they cut away. We're like, and Morgan will be like, are they all dead? Like,
Well, it looks like they're dead, but I know they're
But
not.
you know you
They're
never
not.
watched G.I. Joe as a kid.
right.
You're a G.I. Joe as a kid.
I'm not a G.I. Joe as a kid. Game of Thrones has rotted your brain.
I started rewatching again.
Oh, yeah?
Everybody's dead all the time.
But I'm in the early season, so it's still good. They're like,
They're
yeah,
all
this
good.
Oh
show's-
no!
this show's fucking
It just
sick.
kind of came up randomly in a mention. It's like this kind of nothing throwaway scene where it's Rob and he's pissed off at Edmure for chasing the mountain away, like into the. He goes like, it was like I drove him away. He goes like, that's not what I wanted you to fucking do.
Yeah.
I wanted him to chase us into our land so we could surround him and crush him, and you know, like whatever, you know what I mean, that type of shit and everything. And it was just like, and it's like just them talking about, you know, like strategy,
and it's just fucking good.
riveting. It's so good.
Fucking
and it's
rad.
yeah.
That
for
show's
sure.
fucking rad, and people are ended that. I'm like, I know, but it was so good for so long.
Yeah, it's the reason why we all could. Again, if they could have kind of, you know, if they could have maybe figured out, like, you know, just like stuck the it. If they could have ended on like a 6.
Yeah.
People would still be like, "This is one of the best shows."
It's
of
cool,
all
man.
time."
We're getting the Jon Snow show, so it's gonna be
I'm
all.
gonna watch
It's gonna be so good.
I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, are you fucking kidding? Of course we're gonna watch. No, we're not gonna watch it. Like, you know
I
what I
don't
mean?
care
Like,
if it's the worst, dumbest shit. I don't care if it's the Riverdale of Game of Thrones.
So there's 2 episodes left of this show.
yeah, right.
Korra.
Yeah,
Cora's
and
gonna like lose her mind and burn the Republic City to the ground to prove a point.
no, Kuvira might. I mean,
Kuvira
I was like,
currently
what
is like she currently
doing
is
as
doing
such.
that. Yeah,
And like, I mean, we called it. Like, yeah, she's like, oh yeah, Batar, we should get married.
I don't love Batar.
Well, I
He
think
was just a useful idiot.
It's a
Kuvira can get it. She doesn't need him.
Oh yeah, but it is a perfect.
She's banging a Moon Boy for all I know.
She's fucking Osmond Kettleback and Moon Boy for all I know.
For all I know.
No, I mean, it was pretty obvious that was kind of like where it was going to go. And
he just needed to see it.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. And it's, you know, they're gonna be dusting themselves off like, well, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like, well, I didn't see that one come. It's like, we all did, motherfucker. Like,
Everybody
you know,
else
like,
did.
yeah, it'll be fun to watch. You know, again, like did you guys ever, Dustin, did you ever play that video game Shadow of the Colossus?
I didn't, but I do know about it.
You've seen
though,
that?
for
Like,
sure. Yeah.
I would love a action scene where they have. It's like this one, Morgan. Shadow of the Colossus is this game where you're like this little guy, but you have to fight like these huge Titan-esque, you know, like kind of like creatures and stuff like that. And it's very cinematic. It's like you got to crawl up like this big moving walking thing.
Butthole?
Very cool. Yes, the butthole.
Yeah.
Like and
Yeah,
you know, like
Thanos him.
but you got to Thanos him basically. No, but but it's just like I would love to see like that type of a scale, like her. Like I don't foresee Korra turning into like her big kaiju self to fight this thing again.
She's just Ant-Manning it, where she's just kind of ripping shit.
Yeah.
from the
No,
inside.
I think I would prefer that. I would prefer that from everybody. Like, because I think it's also because like it's just such a.
I wonder if we're gonna get Batar sacrificing himself. Because I feel like he's like, that's kind of would be a fitting ending where he.
Well, we've had some deaths, but I
He
don't think
he
we're getting
knows
a death.
how to like disable the machine, but it might require like a suicide mission.
I don't think that.
I think it will.
Well, it could.
$20.
It could. Maybe there would also be
$20. Bet you $20.
Maybe there would be something like where he kind of works himself within his good graces enough to be able to handle the Earth Kingdom writ large. Because Sue doesn't want it, and maybe it's one of those things where it's just like you. Hopefully, have learned your lesson, and maybe you get to kind of keep. Because they did offer. That was their offer on the table, where they're just like. You take the Earth Kingdom. Just don't fucking destroy
this. Just don't chill out.
Just don't fucking try to terraform the rest of the world into the Earth Kingdom. That's like all you got to do.
But also with the Earth Kingdom, didn't they like kind of enslave people in the Earth Kingdom? Weren't they like making people work for them and shit, and are doing like re-education camp? So was Korra's whole plan like she's gonna let them keep doing that?
Well, I think it's like. Well, I think it's when you're sitting there and your city is on the precipice of annihilation. I mean, like, what the fuck else
I
are you
get
gonna
that,
do? Like,
but I'm also kind of like, oh, so we're just gonna let them do the fascism over in the corner as long as we don't have to look at it.
I mean,
it's a first step.
Okay, sure.
Well, I mean, like, do we cut a deal now and live to fight another day, or do we just let them?
Okay, you're right. You might be right.
Well, I don't know. It's just like what they're in. It's an impossible fucked situation. Yeah, fuck fucking Switzerland or whoever the fuck. Like, you know, if you're on the precipice of annihilation, you're willing to cut a deal with some.
You just do it,
Yeah.
and then we can do a CIA where we take out Kuvira later by like.
That's kind of what Korra
poisoning her tea or
that's
some
sort of
shit.
what Kuvira was, or that's sort of what Korra was kind of insinuating. Like, you know, like,
You're like, you guys can go back and have the Earth Kingdom. You know, maybe you want to get a little.
No, I mean, like, I honestly think that she would be a really good stealth assassin. Like, honestly, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, for real though, like,
snap her neck like
she
a
got
twig.
Batar out of there and nobody noticed.
I do hope that they instead of making like another big thing to fight the thing, I love the idea of these small figures, you know, like flying on like a fucking, like, you know, flying up to it and shit, like her and Tenzin and whoever else can, you know, and Opal and everybody else who can fly, like kind of flying up there and having like a big, because I think
they
the
got
sense
these
of
little
scale,
hummingbirds. Some of them had to
Oh, that's
survive.
right. Yeah. They're gonna get some hummingbirds for sure.
But they wouldn't have introduced it if they weren't
Just
going
to
to use
explode
it.
it.
Yeah. No, I imagine like, or Tenzin is gonna be like, it's like I stowed away a bunch of them over here, you know, or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah,
you know,
something.
you know.
There's no way that they all are gone.
Or
'cause,
the
like,
sassy carrot comes in and saves everyone.
That'd be fucking sick right there, dude.
Love that
Yeah,
carrot.
that'd be great.
Love that carrot.
He probably, even though he's never really spoken, and when I
No, you just need to.
but if he ever did, I was like, you know, he's just got like the voice of like Jerry Stiller or something like that.
Oh yeah, or like Bob Hoskins.
Serenity now, you know, or whatever the fuck it is, like, you know, or something like that. Like,
I mean, yeah,
like
it's gonna be George Costanza.
There you go. Yeah, little cyborgman, little cyborgman over here. I just love that idea of just like that kind of monumental force, but them kind of utilizing, you know, like that, you know, like their minusculeness to their advantage in that sense. So I hope that that's what happens. The scene with what's her name? Is it Julie? Is
Julie,
that yeah, and Barrack was fun. You know,
It's like Julie, but it's with a Z-H.
Right,
So Julie.
right. Julie. Yeah. I like that one a lot, and like that one was pretty great.
Like, I'm no longer your assistant. Like, yeah.
Because she wants to get it in, and she's like, "Well, if I'm your assistant, then it's unethical for you to bang me. But like, we need to bang this out, like yesterday." So
yeah, I mean, I think that the
she has to be like, hard line. I am no longer an employee. We are partners.
We're yeah, exactly.
Also, get your pants off, sir.
Also, yeah, exactly. No, and I think that'll be, and I also think it's probably, you know, I think that Varric has been coming around on a lot of different things. He's been going through a lot of changes as well, like especially in this season and stuff.
Well,
and
honestly, like when we first met Eric, it was just very much like, I don't know, his superpowers, he's a super rich guy who doesn't give a fuck, and he's like, capitalism, woo! But then I think they figured out that probably pissed everyone off, and they're like, well, we want people to kind of like him, so they're like, well, what if he was actually also a good scientist? Because he said he does science, but you never saw him do science, and you're like, is he doing science?
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, he's actually doing science. So I'm like, fine, you've justified your existence, Varric.
My biggest problem with this season is Asami has not had enough screen time.
She has not?
Agreed. Yeah, they have not utilized. There is such an interesting amount of things that they could be doing there, and they kind of have some stuff like when she like went and visited her dad in prison, and that was kind of the closest that they got to some character stuff with her. But then they kind of just sort of, they kind of dropped it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Did they evacuate the prisoners?
Whatever. It's a fake fucking show. It's a fake show, and then, and we went on that screen last time. You know what I mean? Like,
Asami has kind of been sidelined. Mako has kind of been sidelined, and only to like, which it's fine. I don't really care.
Yeah,
because like Bolin is clearly the more interesting.
Bolin's
character.
The best boy. I mean, Mako's there for a couple of really fucking cool. Like he will be a conduit for some really amazing action beats. Like a couple, like the season 1 when he fought through Amon's bloodbending to shoot him with a bunch of lightning. One of the most fucking badass moments in the entire in the whole series. You know what I mean? And this other one, like when he fucking defeated like old water arms and shit like that by electrocuting. She had water arms. You know what I mean? Like when he defeated her by electrocuting that shit. Like that was good. Like he's good for some stuff like that. He's been a good conduit. I do agree that except like outside of kind of illuminating their family in Ba Sing Se, like they haven't had as much to do with him. And I like how he's kind of the interplay between him and Prince Wu is fun. Now Wu wants to please him. You know what I mean? Like he wants to fucking like live up to something and stuff.
I'll watch it.
Sure, absolutely. Like no, but
do it for the ladies, or maybe experiments a little.
Yeah, I mean, like they've done some okay stuff with him, but it's been underutilized, and it's one of those things where I'm just like fuck, like I could have used like 20 episodes was a nice round amount of time to kind of get through your material, and like I think that Korra kind of deals with more complex issues and issues that are more nuanced, obviously.
And they keep their teams separated more. I mean, Avatar, did not keep them apart.
They would just add. If they did, they would leave for one episode and then come back. You know what I mean? Like or something like that. And they would only add people to it, essentially.
Whereas, honestly, for the majority of these seasons, they're going on these little missions, and they're almost like little teams that are like, okay, it's like Avatar's off on her own, and then you've got the Airbenders over here, and you've just got so many different groups of people that they're not really integrating them all together.
Yeah, and we like them together. You know what I mean?
We love Team Avatar. It was like that's the fun of it all, and you want to root for them, and you want to see them all together. And there's just too many disparate little factions.
I think that's a fair critique. I think, or again, with more. I don't mean to keep harping on this, but I do think that, I think that at least given the kind of storytelling that I know that these filmmakers and animators and everything are capable of, they can do a tremendous amount and they can do a lot of rewarding work with 22 episodes of minute episodes of the show, and like that. And I just think that there are some things that wouldn't be dropped. I think we would have more Asami stuff. We would have more Mako stuff. We would have more kind of fleshing out of some other elements if we did have that time. And I just
maybe if we hadn't did a whole flashback episode. We could have had like more of our characters.
I'm still so mad. It makes me so mad. I was like, why?
So fucking angry at that shit.
What are we even doing? What are we doing?
Like, that might be the most angry I've been, and I honestly disappointed in this.
I'm not
show.
angry. I'm just disappointed.
Disappointed.
Like, it was just like,
you can do better, and I know you knew. I knew when you were putting this together, like, oh, this is gonna be.
You guys knew it.
You knew it. You're like, oh,
no, I think they did too. I think it was just what I think it's, and I think sometimes that can.
I hate being upset with people that I admire so much that have given me so much joy.
Yeah.
In this entire run of both series.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, guys.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, that one was
and like
wild.
I know that, like, I'm sure they're like, hey, come on, I'm just trying to do a good job, and it wasn't our fault.
This is the most, like, they stuck us on the app. They slashed our budget by X amount or whatever the fuck. And
but I'm like, at that point, it's like, just don't even do it.
Yeah, just don't do it. No, just have a 12 episode. See, yeah, I wouldn't even.
I mean, at that point,
it literally accomplished nothing. I mean, like, maybe it was one. I mean, it was one of those things where I'm like, are they basically just kind of giving us a rundown, kind of, because they want to bring in a lot? I mean, I will say it like, because there was like that kind of like that cool little. Kind of back and forth that Toph had with Korra while they were in the swamp and stuff, and she talked about like all of the villains that she's had to go against, and like kind of contextualizing, like all of the stories and funneling it into this current one that we're going through as like this is like a wrap up of the show, and kind of trying to bring some kind of unity within all of the seasons into this one.
But again, that's a DVD extra.
100%.
No. If I need a reminder of what I've already watched,
yes,
I'll just rewatch it or look up an explainer. Like,
it might have been a contractual, like they needed to have an X number of episodes to fill these air slots that they'd already paid for. It's kind of like a greatest hits record where like, you're signed up for 5 records. You're like, well, we
one
don't
of them's going to be remix album.
Yeah, exactly. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want to do this. This deal sucks.
I feel that. Like, that's, it's hard to know. It'll be interesting to read up on it. You know what I mean? Just to see if there's any...
sure. And that's the thing is we aren't able to like figure that stuff out yet, because I don't want to get spoiled.
Yeah, I don't want to start reading shit. And it's like, well, after the episode where Juicy came in and saved everybody, and then they had a
Korra hanged herself in a jail cell.
In the series. No, for real. Like, you don't want to do it. That's why. Yeah, I mean, like, we don't usually go back and rewatch these things again. We do them straight all the way through, and we don't look up anything because we don't. Want to. We don't want to, like, I don't know. I guess like the specter of spoiling. The shit is too great, and so I think I've been digging it. There's been really strong elements about it, and then there's been some things that I've struggled with a little bit. I do think that Asami is definitely like has been underwritten. It's always been a great fucking presence and shit. It's like, and then that was like a little, you can kind of feel it a little bit with some of this stuff, and so I don't know, but I mean, like. I don't. It's one of those things because you know that what these guys are capable of, and you know that they want to make a great show, and you know that they want, and so it's kind of, it's not. I know that it's not for lack of trying. It's like they didn't cynically say, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna troll the fuck out of these cunts. So we're gonna fucking we're gonna do a clip show thing, and it's gonna be fucking. We're gonna laugh all the way to the bank. You know that they're as embarrassed about it as I bet. I just have a hard time. If we're feeling it, then there's no way. And again, they had some fun ideas in there, but it's like it could have been like a 5-minute segment of just like a real episode or something. So yeah, I mean, like, but as far as like the stuff that was in here, I'm digging this big fucking Titan laser Pacific Rim guy.
Cool idea.
It's cool. I like it. I like the rollerball, like, kind of way that she's controlling it is fun, and like, I think that they've I just do hope that it's not just like we're gonna have another big thing that's gonna fight. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that it's something that it's like the whole team. This whole thing has been about kind of like unity and sticking with your friends and stuff and everything, and so it's gonna take everybody to be able to do it. Yeah. So I hope I think
Korra's whole deal isn't about actually battling; it's all about feelings bending.
Kinda.
I feel like there's gonna be a way she's gonna get in there with Kuvira where it's like, ooh, emotionally bending her.
It's possible.
I don't know.
It's possible.
There's a little bit of battle. been a little bit of...
she's on that journey. She's trying to she was trying to kind of be like, okay, we're going about this wrong. Like, I'm gonna, and she was right about
she
Batar.
saw Batar was like, oh, he actually does. He fucking loves this lady.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So like that broke him, but it didn't break Kuvira because we knew that.
Yeah. She's too sick. She's just too
no. She's horny.
Bitch.
She's horny for the state.
She's horny. She's horny. She's horny.
She's got a wide on for the government control.
Right. You know what gets me fucking. You know what gets me as wet as fucking Juicy's nose is fucking.
That fucking bug-eyed cunt. I'm gonna get him on my team for the fashy.
Absolutely, man.
Everyone's having a fashy haircut. We're gonna take over shit.
I'll be interested to kind of see how they, because again, like I don't think it's gonna be a typical. I do feel like we're gonna see Korra defeat Kuvira in a way that she's never kind of defeated one of her foes before.
Yeah, that'll be punching.
Yeah, I don't think that it's going to be just that. I think it's going to be some of that, and I think there's going to be some stuff like that. It's going to be an action thing, but I feel like they would be remiss to not kind of
the carrot just kind of comes out and is like, all right, you guys are done.
Yeah, right, exactly.
He snaps Kuvira's neck with his little carrot things.
Right, yeah. There he goes. Like,
I'm helping.
It's like, I told you, I'm trying to help. What do you want from me? Like, or whatever it is. It's fucking Jason Alexander comes in and saves the day at the very last one. Would be amazing. Yeah, so I think that it'll be interesting to kind of see where they go with it. And
only 2 left.
It's only 2 left, man. It's only 2 left, y'all. And it's been fucking great. We've had a fantastic time covering this fucking show. If you guys want to see our last 2 episodes of coverage of Avatar Studios, of the Avatar Studio stuff that is available to us right now.
The OG shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like of the original run of the stuff before we get into the new stuff, I'm sure in the coming years and with the live action stuff. And you guys want to see that, right now, you can do that by becoming a part of our Patreon. You can head on over to our Patreon by clicking the link that's either in the top pinned comment or the description below. Click either one of those. That takes you over to our Patreon. You pony up $5, and that gives you early access to all of our animation tier coverage. That's what we got over there on the Word coverage right now. I imagine right about when these come out, we'll probably still be doing like the last bit of fucking Attack on Titan. We'll be probably doing a little Death Note. Kind of getting into some of that stuff over there, which I'm very excited. But by that time, we probably would have already done like a couple of their polls and stuff like that, kind of trying to see like what people want us to check out and stuff like that. If you guys want to also be a part of that, future polls that kind of direct like where we're going to go, what shows we're going to check out and stuff like that. We hope that you guys can also be a part of that at that tier. So not only you get to help us steer the ship, not just like get exclusive content, not just get a bunch of movie commentaries, not just get a bunch of fucking exclusive podcasts and stuff like that, but you get to like literally kind of help us steer the channel and be a part of it. So we hope that you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that, you can hit us with a like and a subscribe. That shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate y'all for coming by, and we will bend you buddies later.